families, welcome to our first ever Kids Orchard Crazy Time.
What do you mean crazy time?
Well, you'll have to wait and see.
Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Mel. I'm the Little Lambs coordinator over at Bayswater Church.
My name is Emma and I live in Funky Town.
Starting to see what she means about crazy time.
What are we doing today, Mel?
Today we're introducing our new fun online program. We're going to see some familiar faces sharing stories, some fun cooking time and just an all-round fun program for everybody to enjoy at home.
That sounds great. Let's get started. Here is the Marvel crew with a little story about what lockdown was like for them.
So team, today we are tackling the problem of isolation. This is a biggie, as most of our kids can't go to kinder, school, their friend's house, or even the playground. People are feeling really down about this, and it's having an effect on their behaviour. They are cranky and grumpy and don't want to get out of bed. What are we going to do about it?
Well, I don't like it when I can't go out and play. Sit around the house, playing video games. It's fun for a while, but it's not good for my body or my mind. I need to use some energy.
Thanks, Defrost. It's great you can see the problem, but
Can't
what
see him very
about
well though.
a solution?
Look, this may sound like a bit of a crazy idea, but we could just break the rules. You know, like, why don't we just build jetpacks for all the kids on Earth and then they can just fly around because there's no rule that ban flying.
Now you're thinking. How long would that take?
Well, if my calculations are correct, which they always are, if you just 6.5 carry the one, yeah, it should take about 5 years.
I think that might be more of a long-term solution. Anything else?
All right, how about we transport all the kids back in time before Lord Virus came?
That is too risky. They might see themselves back in time.
No. That's a different movie, but you're right. It is too risky, actually. How about we move them forward in time instead, after the Marvelous team has already defeated Lord Virus?
They'd miss out on all the learning and experience they would get from this, though.
I'm not
really an ideas guy. Have you seen my Lego movie? Nailed it, first time. But isn't there something we can do to make the most of this experience?
Great idea, Batman. Don't let anyone tell you you're not an ideas guy. What we have to do is help the kids to work against the power of virus.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So, how are we going to do that?
Well, it's obvious. We have to work with the JC Universe principles. So the ecclesiastical principles for the redemptive work in the destructive world is to capture the lens of the JC kingdom.
Whoa. English, genius.
JC Universe. So people need to look through the lens of the Almighty. Things are more than they seem. JC Universe people look at the problems and they see the Almighty's work behind the scenes.
How do they do that? I mean, if you can't see it, you can't see it, right?
No. I think I know what you mean. You know, sometimes things look really bad. Like this one time, I had my lunch at school and someone stole it from me when I was distracted. I was so angry or hangry. I'm not sure which one it was. But when I saw who took it, it was my friend Loki. And he didn't have any lunch. His mum was away for the week and his dad forgot to pack it for him. Poor guy. He had a Weet Bix for dinner the night before and there was no milk in the morning. Anyway, he was hungry. So the bad thing that happened to me was really working towards a good thing for someone else. I learned that the Almighty can take a bad thing to turn into a good thing for someone else.
And yourself. I mean, you could have got angry and hurt your friend, but you chose to be kind instead. That made you a better person too, DeFrost.
But how do we help the kids get this? I mean, Lord Virus has taken everything away from them. No school, no friends, no fun, no playgrounds.
I think we need to look at this through the almighty lens. It looks like they've lost everything, but there is school. It's just online. They can still learn and read, watch and ask questions. Maybe they could even phone their grandparents and talk about the things they are learning and how they learnt those things. They are still friends. They can talk on the phone or on Zoom like we are. They can write letters, make cards, cook food and send donuts. Daniel's donuts maybe. Anyway, maybe they just need to be a little bit more creative than before, but it can be done.
Yeah, and maybe they could set up playgrounds in their homes.
Yeah, okay, well, great idea, Batman. I'm not even sure you're meant to be part of this group, but yeah, thank you. I think you can leave the ideas to us.
No, seriously. We had an obstacle course for Robin when he tripped on Catwoman's ball of string and broke his leg. He had to go over the chairs, under the laundry basket, around the bathtub, get up on the bed, all of that, but he couldn't let his broken leg touch the floor. It was awesome.
I guess your point is to think creatively about ways to play. Before playgrounds existed, what did kids do?
They would ride their bikes.
Fly.
We've covered that, DeFrost.
Dance.
Now you're talking. What else?
Cook. No, not everyone likes sport, but some kids like to cook or build Lego or play Monopoly.
Play Monopoly, no, that doesn't work for me. Monopoly is banned in our house. It never ends well.
Well, great work, team. One final question, though. With all these things possible, how can we pay it forward? I mean, learning good things for us helps us feel better. But in DeFrost's story, someone else benefited too. How can we add this to our kids' workouts?
I know. Kids could get their parents out for a run or walk. Yeah, that would be fun for both of them.
If the kids could connect with their grandparents or their neighbors, they could make somebody else's day.
Or maybe the kids could join our Zooms and share their ideas so we could all learn something.
Well, that's a wrap, team. Great work today. I'll see you all next week.
Bye.
It was hard being in lockdown, wasn't it?
It sure was.
What did you do, Emma, to stay sort of occupied and keep your hands busy?
Well, as you know, I live with Noah, Jacob and Ruth, and we played lots of games. They like to play board games. I wasn't very good at them, but I tried my best. We watched a bird who was growing up and it fell out of its nest, so we looked after it.
Oh wow, that sounds very interesting.
It was. It's starting to fly now and its mum is looking after it.
Oh, that's
But
wonderful.
it's nice to watch it.
Isn't it wonderful to see nature and see God's creations growing?
It's
so
sure
exciting.
is. What did you do, Mel?
Well, I have 3 boys at home. You might know them or remember them, Caden, Caleb and Alexander. And we did lots of homeschooling, which was really good. But then the boys got really bored and then they played some video games. And we also did some play outside. The boys worked on their kicking skills.
Kicking?
Not so much cooking skills, that was
Oh.
more me. But they worked on their kicking and their football skills because they love footy. And of course we celebrated the AFL Grand Final, which was a very big highlight for Caden. But now they're all excited to be going back to school, which is great.
So fun. Hey Mel,
Hey, yeah.
what did you do for you? For me, I liked to just read or colour. I didn't mind cooking, but I don't like getting too close to the heat.
That
So,
could be dangerous, couldn't
I
it?
just read lots of books. What about you?
I did a little bit of reading, but I did a lot of creating. I like to crochet, and I did some of that. And I started going for runs again.
Good for you, nice and healthy.
A little bit.
It's nice to do something just for you, isn't it?
Absolutely. It really is.
My mum does lots of things for all us kids, but she sews lots and lots. So she does
Oh.
something just for her.
That sounds great.
I'm glad you did something just for you.
Yeah. It helps. Helps the days go quicker, and it helps to feel better if you're feeling a bit sad.
Sure is. It's exciting to be back at school with friends.
I bet. My boys are so excited to see their friends and their teachers again. They've had the best first couple of days.
I think that the best part was seeing all the people I haven't seen for a long, long time.
Yeah, I think that's probably my favourite part too. I got to see some of the mums that I haven't seen for a long time, and I get to see some family soon too that I haven't seen for a very long time either. So I'm really excited about that.
Sounds great. Hey, does God say anything about going back to school or doing something for right now?
Well, funny you should ask, Emma. There's a verse in Romans chapter 8, and it's in verse 28, and it goes like this. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose.
What does it mean when you said have been called for his purpose? Isn't a porpoise something like a dolphin?
Well, yes, a porpoise is a dolphin, but that's not quite what the word is here. It's purpose, which sounds a lot like porpoise, but no, it's not a dolphin.
Oh, silly me. What's purpose?
Well, purpose is a lot like using something the right way. Okay, so for an example, if you had a pencil case,
I love my pencil case.
what do you put in your pencil case?
Pencils, of course.
Well, what if somebody put yogurt in their pencil case?
Ew, that would be gross.
That would be gross. And that's not using your pencil case for the proper purpose. Its purpose is to keep all your pencils together.
Of course it is.
And each of us has a purpose that God has given us. Sometimes we know when we're really little, sometimes we don't know till we're much bigger. And sometimes it can change.
Huh. So, Mel,
Yeah?
what's our purpose?
Well, our purpose is to love each other and to love God and to show God's love to each other.
I love my brothers and sister and my mum and dad. Does it stop there, or do I have to love everyone?
Well, God tells us to love each other and to love our neighbours. That doesn't mean just the person who lives next door to you. It can mean someone who you've passed on the street who's having a bad day, and sometimes just giving them a smile is showing them love.
So, my mummy told me that I'm God's child.
Yep.
Does that mean everyone's God's child and I love all of God's children?
Sure does.
That's awesome. Thanks, Mel, for sharing that.
You're welcome, Emma. Tanya has a little bit more to tell us about this. Let's have a look and see what she's up to.
Hi kids, I hope you're enjoying our first episode. What I want to talk about today is about us and about community and about what it's like to be so different. You know, summer's coming, and one of my favourite things to do is eat fruit. So I thought I'd make us a special drink today. So I have, what should I put on the bottom first? I might go some banana first. Who likes banana? I like banana. It's one of my favourite ones. So put some banana into the glass. And then, let's make this colourful. Have you noticed that when you see people, everyone looks a little different and everyone sees things a little differently, don't they? I'm going to go purple now. I'm going to go some blueberries. Are they blue or purple? Blue or purple? I don't know. But everyone is different. Some people have pointy bits, like how I cut out the strawberry. It's got pointy end. Some are a bit rounder. And it's not just the way they look, sometimes it's the way they see the world. Oh, pineapple, yum, best thing in the world. But it makes my tongue swell, but I love it. So everyone is different, and everyone looks different. Some watermelon. So this looks like a pretty good summer drink, doesn't it? Well, it's not really a drink at the moment, is it? What can I do to make it a drink? So, with a community, we're all different, but we make a yummy thing when we're all together. I reckon what would make it even yummier is if we had some ice cream. So let's put some ice cream in there. Who likes ice cream? Ice cream's good. Put the ice cream in there. So that's pretty good. But what do you think the community is missing? There's lots of different types of communities. There's communities like school communities and sports, groups of communities, even the neighbourhood that you live in is a community. But a church is a bit different. We've got another element that not every other group has. We've got God. So let's add God into the mix. See what happens when you add God into the yummy fruit salad. So if you added God's love, what do you think would happen? Oh no! Yum! It's overflowing. So what's happened is we have this amazing group of people, or fruit, and we've added ice cream to make it even yummier. And then we added God, and God raced all the way through with his bubbles and his love overflowed out into everything else around it. So yum, I don't know about you, but I am going to have one of these. How about you see what you've got in your home to be able to make one of these this afternoon? So see you soon. Bye.
Yum! That looks good.
It so did. I love fruit.
Me too. What's your favourite fruit?
I like pineapple and mangoes and apples and bananas and strawberries and grapes and...
All right.
Sorry.
All of them?
Yeah, they're all yummy.
I must say, I do like a rainbow fruit salad.
Yeah, I like lots of colour.
My favourite is strawberries. Yum.
Yum.
My brothers, though, they go through so many bananas. My mum has to buy so many bananas every week. I think they're monkeys.
Cheeky monkeys.
Very cheeky. Hey, you know what? I really can't wait for the community to come back together.
Me too. I can't wait to see people and to one day actually give somebody a hug again. That's going to be the best.
I can't wait for hugs. I miss them so much.
Me too.
I miss my friends. I miss my singing. I just miss hearing everything going on.
I can't wait to hear people laughing again.
Laughing will be great again.
Laughing makes my heart happy.
Oh yeah, I feel like my heart needs to grow again.
Yeah.
It's a bit sad, but it's getting better because I get to see people again.
Yep, we sure do. It's going to be so exciting when we can all come together, and maybe we can even have Christmas together.
Christmas, that would be great. And I have an uncle in Sydney. I hope he could come too.
Yeah, I'm sure lots of people are missing their families from all over Australia.
All over the world.
Yep.
But the good thing is we'll all be together soon.
That's right. And we'll be able to have fun and have great times together and laugh and hug and smile and eat fruit salad.
Yeah! Oh,
What?
my tummy grumbled.
Oh dear.
I think it might be time for morning tea.
I think so. I think it's time for us to pack up and say goodbye. But it's been really great having a chat with you, Emma.
It's been nice to see you too, Mel.
And it's so great to see everybody again. And we'll see you in our next episode. Have a great week.
Bye, everybody.